Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to your collective message. So, today's message is just going to be about what you need to hear today. So, I feel like this message is mostly for mothers, those that already have kids, or for those that are healing something to do with the inner child. And I feel like Spirit is putting a lot of emphasis on self-care. So we'll see what this is about as we get into your reading. I'll try to be as accurate as I can, but it is a bit tricky when reading for the collective. If you want something more personal, you can always check in with a psychic for a more in-depth description. Speaking of which, I tried a clairvoyant from Psychic Source, and yes, they're sponsoring today's video. Thank you, Psychic Source. I got matched with a clairvoyant through their site, and honestly, I wasn't expecting her to be that accurate. I gave her no personal info, just asked about my future love life, and somehow she instantly picked up that I'm already in a relationship. She literally said, "Why are you asking about the future without mentioning him?" I was literally speechless, but then I remembered that's kind of what I do too. Still a shocking experience to be on the receiving end of it. She described my future partner as someone who makes me really happy, with great communication and a bond that can handle anything. But the part that really stuck with me, she said she saw my future husband giving me purple flowers. A few weeks later, nothing happened, so I kind of forgot about it. Then we saw a tattoo promo on Instagram. My boyfriend sent me his ideas so I can book, and boom, a purple flower. Not a bouquet, but I'm definitely taking that as a sign. You can chat with gifted advisors however you're most comfortable, phone, video, or even text. Setting up my account on their website was super easy, and they have this quick little quiz that helps you find a psychic based on what you're looking for, whether it's love, past lives, energy readings, whatever. It made the whole process really personal and intentional. What sets them apart is the level of care and integrity. Only 2% of their applicants actually become advisors, so you know you're speaking to someone who's truly gifted and held to high ethical standards. And they back everything up with a no-risk guarantee. If you're not happy with your last paid reading, it's free.
For a limited time, you can use my code Siren at psychicsource.com when checking out, or you can just click the link in my description box below at trypsychicsource.com/Siren. You'll get up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. That's up to a $240 value. You don't have to use it all in one session. You can spread those minutes out across multiple advisors to see who you truly resonate with. They also donate 1% of your purchase to charity at no extra cost to you. Oh, and yes, I do get paid for this promo, so when you sign up with Psychic Source, you're feeding a perpetually hungry, slightly dramatic psychic, that would be me, and funding my next impulsive crystal purchase. As you can see, the channel needs some new crystals. But that's all for now. Thank you again to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video.
So now that we've mentioned our sponsorship for today's video, let's get back to your message. So like I said, I was seeing stuff about a lot of parents watching this reading today, and a lot of people that are doing like some kind of inner child healing or family healing in some way, like healing from family wounds. So I felt that a lot of you need methods of self-care right now. I saw like themes of death and rebirth happening right now, and I feel like you need extra rest, extra self-care right now to just recalibrate your nervous system and to kind of just recalibrate your energy. I feel like that's really going to help with the rebirth you're going through right now, because I feel like when we're going through rebirths energetically, we naturally need more rest because we're doing work on ourselves energetically without even realizing it. So let's see what comes through in the cards. That was what I was getting intuitively. So we have the Star, which is confirmation. This is a card of healing, but it's also a card of shining bright, being hopeful, and having faith. So maybe right now you need to take some time within to take a look at your faith, your hope, How are you seeing the future? Are you seeing it with hope, optimism, or are you seeing it with dread, fear? Those are important things to look at, because right now you could be very open spiritually, and right now your thoughts and feelings could be manifesting your future. So the more you believe, the more you're hopeful of the future, the more you're going to manifest brighter outcomes and starts for yourself with the star. But I also feel like with the star, since you're healing right now, like I said, it is good to take that time to just pour into you, so that when you come back to whatever it is you're doing or focusing on, whether it is an actual baby, whether it's your healing journey, whether it's your work, whatever it is you're focusing on, then you can fully come back to that in a focused and refreshed mind state and energetic state. So you have the cards, the Emperor showing up reverse, the Sun reverse, the Four of Swords reverse, and the King of Pentacles with the Minstrel. And at the back of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords being the back of the neck energy is a huge confirmation, because we spoke about themes of rebirth with your collective message today. And the Six of Swords is literally about change and transformation. And since this imagery depicts a woman kind of like putting her head, resting her head against this elephant, elephants represent nurturing energy. They also represent like that soft, gentle energy. So I feel like that's what you need to be giving to yourself right now, like giving yourself grace right now, because you are going through a huge transformation. And some of you feel like you aren't busy enough, but the message here is you are doing enough. So you feel like you're not doing enough, yet you are, and you don't realize that. And you may be putting extra pressure on yourself right now to succeed, to get things done, to just get things ticked off your to-do list, whether this has to do with parenting, healing, your career. Maybe for some of you, this baby is your career that you're pouring a lot of energy into. But right now, it's time to look at the work you've already done in regards to that. Even in regards to manifestation, look at the work you've done, look at the changes you've made, look at how you've changed over time, look at the small progress you've made, because that small progress isn't just small, it's leading to bigger change. So right now is the time to be graceful towards oneself and to not put so much pressure on yourself, because even though you don't feel like you're doing a lot, you are in the long run. There is this restless feeling here with the Four of Swords reverse of I can't rest, I must go, 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 I must do. It's almost like your spirit guides are saying right now is time for rest and relaxation, not time to try to control everything with the Emperor reverse, to almost like overextend yourself or put too much pressure on oneself. Because some of you have been feeling like you've been losing your spark, or feeling like you have been struggling to find the joy in your daily life or daily routine here with the Sun in reverse, because of this restlessness or anxiety or the worries or the fear. And I feel like it is affecting you mentally and emotionally. And right now, it's time to kind of just stop and smell the roses, take a look at how far you've come in your journey, and to just be appreciative of where you are right now. To take the time to enjoy where you are right now, because how can you expect to manifest more when you're not even enjoying where you are right now, what you've already manifested for yourself right now? There is a message here that you're shifting in some way, shifting energies. And again, right now is the time to be gentle with yourself. And when you are in a calm, peaceful mind state, when you are stopping and smelling the roses, when you're pouring into yourself, you're in a higher frequency. And so when you go through these shifts, it will be easier for you to change your reality just based on your vibration alone. So if we're going through these shifts with fear in our hearts, with no gratitude, being burnt out, not pouring into ourselves, it will be harder to feel that energetic shift or to see the changes. That is your message today. I really hope this collective message resonated with you. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.